everyone and welcome back to another YouTube video. My Sims journey began with The Sims 1, so anything to do with that game feels very nostalgic to me. Today I wanted to recreate a house from The Sims 1. It's a 7 Sim Lane starter home. It's the Newbie family, Bob and Betty Newbie. And I just think every time I look at their house, I feel just so nostalgic and so old actually. How many years ago was that? Let me know down in the comments if you would like me to make Bob and Betty in The Sims. I think that would be really exciting as well. I'm gonna go into Willow Creek because I feel like that's just the most generic place to be, and it resembles The Sims 1 Neighborhood 1. I feel like they should be neighbors with Bob and I was gonna say Emma. Who's Emma? Bob and Eliza. I think the lot, the way it looks, I think it kind of does suit 7 Sim Lane. Is that what it's called? I think it does make quite a lot of sense. Obviously there was no river in Sims 1, but that's fine. Okay, let's get straight into building it. Obviously I'm going to try and make the size the exact same. I'm going to start off with the left hand side of the house. So there is 4 counters and a fridge, which obviously gives us 5. So 5 slots. And then if you count the plants outside, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means that there is 4 that way. Then there will be a door and then your little corner. Okay. Moving on to the bedroom. Why am I already struggling? I haven't even started. So we also have 5 on this side. So 1, 2, door, 4, and 5. Great counting, Sandra. Great. A bookcase, a space next to the bed, and the locker. Does anyone else build like that? Do you ever just imagine the space that you will need and you will just call it out to yourself because you're not a great builder and you don't know how The Sims works? Okay, that part of the house now is going to be quite difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does that make sense? I don't think it does. Although wait, maybe it does, because I think this corner has to be perpendicular. Is that the right word? With that angle, I think. So that would mean that we just have to do that. Okay, I think that makes sense. I think that's... Oh, so it's just a little L shape. So that was a lot easier than what I imagined in my head. Let's maybe put in the bathroom because I feel like that's going to be the most difficult part. Angle, space, toilet, lamp. Perfect. Then we've got door and the shower, just like this. I loved the way in The Sims 1 you could only like twist around the house 4 different angles, so that would have been a lot more difficult to actually build. At least now we can like move around freely and do whatever we like. It seems a lot bigger in The Sims 4 for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I need to put in the pictures. Maybe I need to put in the furniture next. Or will I do the doors? Let's do the doors first. So there is very simple white doors that have the little windows on them. That used to be like the fancy door. I used to only give that to the fancy Sims. So now that I'm looking at these doors, like that door doesn't have the same amount of fancy as I thought The Sims 1 did. 1. Okay, I suppose I'm just gonna give them this regular door. The bin is in this square, so I feel like the door is going into this square. Does that make sense? And then the back door, which is the exact same door. Oh my god, I just realized they also have a door coming out of their bedroom. How snazzy. Doors were expensive, so I don't get how they can afford so many doors. Yes, and then inside the house they actually had brown doors. Maybe just these regular ones. Yeah, maybe like the basic of the basic. I think that door goes there. There's also a door to the bathroom from this side and then a door to the bathroom from this side. Okay, so they really like their doors in this house. It kind of reminds me of what my dad used to say to me, but he always gave me this advice. Listen to this. When you're building a house in The Sims, because of the fact that in The Sims 1 appliances used to catch flames like there's no tomorrow, always put the kitchen as far as you can from the bedroom because you don't want your Sims dying in a house fire. He used to always say as well that if you have a cooker, wait, I just realized they don't have a cooker. Always put the cooker and the fridge miles apart from each other because when the cooker catches flames, you don't want the fridge catching on fire because that's an expensive appliance. Always keep the passageway of the kitchen free for your Sims to run out, and also keep your bedroom away from your kitchen because you don't want your Sims dying in a house fire. Thanks, Dad, for the great advice. So the windows are actually just a regular kind of 2-frame, like 2-pane windows, and we don't have a window like that in The Sims 4, and I've talked about this before, which is nice, but it has the little squares in it, if you get me. So I don't know, do I go for that window? Do I just go for this one? Like this one could also work. Like it obviously doesn't have the same vibe. Something like this, but like smaller, not as vicious and big as that. So there's another one there, and then also in the bedroom there seems to be 2 right here, and then they decided let's use the big ones, which I love that idea. This one, like that kind of size, that is perfect. Look, then they have these massive windows to their bedroom. I mean, for privacy, that's not really good. Another window there, and then just 2 small regular bathroom windows. Oh my god, that is already bringing me back. I love it. I think I'm gonna continue with the outside of the house and get my little picket fence, which I don't actually think we have. We have something like this that deletes my door. How does that make sense? How was I able to do this in The Sims 1? I'm gonna whack on the move objects key. We only have either this fence, which I feel like is a little bit too bulky, or maybe this one from the werewolves pack, but that doesn't really give like a polished feel. So annoying. Why don't we have like a cute little fence? I'm telling you now, The Sims 4 is lacking in items. Okay guys, that's really annoying. Like I might have to just use something like this, which I think is, oh no, actually I'm not using that. Maybe I will use this one. And then out the back, we also have more fences because God forbid someone steps on our beautiful plants. Yeah, because if I close this off, I don't think the Sims would be able to go in and water the plants, because in Sims 1, you must not forget, we used to have to water every single plant, especially the ones inside as well, because they would rot and they would look disgusting. Okay, so then I'm just gonna put down some tiles, I believe they have outside. It's kind of like a gray tiling. It's kind of something like this, but that's giving me the awful heebie-jeebies. Oh, I don't know how to feel about this, guys. And then out the front, I think that's an actual carpet. I've seen that carpet before because I used to use that. I'm not going to put down a carpet out the front of their house. You can forget about it. So maybe I'll just put down these bricks. That would be a bit too much. That's a bit too cartoony looking. It's like, who are we trying to fool? Trying to make this look natural. I'm now going to put in some flowers. These pink little bushes were very, very common. I love the way that one's just kind of out. That's kind of cute. There's these little bushy hedges out the back. Maybe something like this. That's a bit big though. Can I make it smaller? Okay, so then on this side there's two pinks, another yellow, and then I believe that was just like a regular grass one. Then another yellow, and then another pink and a yellow. Perfect. Sounds good. I mean, it's not the same thing. They're definitely a lot higher. These are definitely not like that. I mean, I could probably size these down and make them look a bit bigger. Yeah, that's cute. So I feel like the best tiles we're gonna get for the kitchen would be those ones. Then the bedroom had just a navy carpet, and then the bathroom had bright blue tiles. The kitchen just has such weird colors. I don't think I'll be able to recreate the exact same thing to Sims 4. That one seems to be kind of close in the aesthetic. Still doesn't look the same. It still looked way off, but I think maybe something like that. I think we're gonna have to do this for the bedroom, which is making me feel a little queasy. And then for the bathroom, we have to have blue tiles. I'm just not happy with anything. Oh wait, maybe this one would work. That's probably the most basic and generic. Okay, that's nice. Right, so we have the structure of the house. Let me just throw a quick roof on it. Mailboxes were not a thing in The Sims War. Well, they were a thing, but they were like placed all the way out here where that bin is. They were just placed out. I'm gonna just do that. And there was usually a trash can, like an actual trash can like this in The Sims. Well, it had a lid on it and the raccoon would come in and kick it over, and it was really funny. So let's start off with the kitchen. Those countertops were just the best, weren't they? They were amazing though. They were like my favorite counters ever. I used to always use them. Like we could do these ones. It's like the opposite colors though. Oh, I'm just not happy. The Sims 4 really just doesn't have the amount of swatches that I need. Then a blue fridge, of course. Is it more blue or is it more green? I think it's more blue, to be honest. Then a gray sink, so we might plonk that one down there. And then obviously no cooker, just a regular schmegler microwave. Now then that iconic table that we do not have in The Sims 4. We don't even have like big square tables in The Sims 4, do we? We've nothing. We're so deprived of like every single thing in The Sims 4. Like maybe if it was something like this, but like I'd need like 3 of them. I'm gonna make this table. Whether you like it or not, I'm gonna make it. Because I can't have it, so I'm gonna make it for myself. Yeah, I mean, like, that's probably the closest thing we're gonna get. Then we've got, like, these kind of chairs. I guess that would make sense. We're gonna have to size the chairs down. Kind of like that. Okay, I'm spiraling now. It's gone out of hand. It doesn't look like what I want it to look like because I can't find the right items. Then we've got a little boom box that's gonna be sitting right on the edge of the table. One sec. If I just move this out, and if I put that there, and then put the table back there. Yeah! So there's also that iconic bin. So I can only kind of do this blue bin. Oh wait, maybe we could do this one. That actually kind of makes sense. It's a blue bin with a little bag in it. And then a very, very old TV, which that doesn't even exist in The Sims. So I'm gonna try make one. So we need like a very small basic stand. Yeah, maybe like that. And then we could put this TV on top of it. Yeah! Oh my God. Well, that's the best that we're gonna get, to be honest with you. That is the best recreation of that tiny little TV. Now, the next really annoying thing is the fact that we don't have a landline phone. So I think there instead, I'm just gonna put the fire alarm just for the illusion of something being there. And then the most, I think, iconic thing, the most characteristic thing of The Sims 1 is a little clown painting. Here we are. I'm putting this clown painting in, which is actually not as terrifying as the regular Sims 1. The original Sims 1. Right, bedroom, just a very simple, plain cream bed. Then we have a wicker bedside locker, obviously. I'm going to try find something similar. It's not really giving me the same vibes though. Oh wait, no, this has to be more like this. Oh, the off center. I only just realized it's so off center. Then a nice little wooden bookcase. Wow, what a stunning bedroom. So much in it. Let's move on to the bathroom. I guess this shower because it has the little towel. Then I think the most basic sink, because as far as I remember, that was the basic sink as well. Then a little square mirror, but I think that's the kind of blocky one that opens. So definitely this one. Then a toilet. I like the way the toilet in Sims 1 had the wooden, oh my God, the wooden toilet seat. Yeah, this is definitely the exact same one. I love that. Oh wait, actually, I think the toilet is technically on this square because there has to be a full length lamp next to it, which I mean, that is also the most iconic lamp I have ever seen in my life. Next time I say iconic, you all have to drink. I think I could just really do this one. Like, that's such a Sims 4 object. It really is not giving me the Sims 1 vibes. Okay, well, looking at the house now, I think those are all the items that we need. We don't have a full length mirror. We don't have a cooker. We don't even have a chest of drawers, so we cannot change our clothes. But it's okay, guys. It's okay. At least we have a lamp right next to the toilet so we can see where to poop. So in the back garden, essentially, we just have 2 chairs looking out into the abyss, precisely placed like right here somewhere. Just literally 2 chairs looking out onto the neighbor's house, as you do. And then precisely right next to this plant, there is a little oil lamp. Do we even have that in The Sims 4? Probably not. I guess maybe something like this. And then all the way over there, still on our land, but a little bit further out, we have a little fountain. Yeah, kind of like this. Maybe a bit smaller. Although, wait, I can't make that any smaller. That just looks hideous. Okay, so I'm going to put it like right there because it is quite far from the house. That's way too big, but there's nothing I can do about it because the other fountain that we have is a chocolate fountain, so that's not going to work. And then 2 flamingos, which again were literally the most iconic thing. Again, very iconic. Very, very iconic. I don't know what else to say about this, but those flamingos were what I was like most struck by when I first opened The Sims 1. I was like, why are there plastic flamingos? Like, that was not a Polish thing at all. That was definitely a very American thing to have flamingos in your lawn. So my Polish little mind was blown when I seen those pink flamingos. Oh wait, oh my God, I almost forgot there's actually a tree. Tiniest little small little tree, but it's there. We gotta put it in. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. Well guys, I think I actually have everything in. I think this is it. This is the 7 Sim Lane newbie starter home, guys. And it is making me feel some type of way. Like, it's kind of giving me that weird illusion that I know that this is Sims 1, but this is definitely Sims 4. So like the items and the positioning of it, because I'm so familiar with it, is definitely sending thoughts into my head being like, this is Sims 1, but this is definitely just Sims 4. I'm definitely gonna have to create the newbie household and put them into this house. I'm so happy I did this. You have no idea. Well guys, please let me know what you think of my recreation of the newbie Sims 1 household in The Sims 4. I'm quite proud of myself for sticking through with it because at some point I was so angry at The Sims 4 that they didn't have the right object that I was about to rage quit. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you have enjoyed my content, and I will be back very soon with a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!